So I'm going back up the hill, and I wanted to talk about how you store photos, because there's a lot of commonality in photos. If you just take all the accurately geotagged photographs on Google Photos and the times and dates, and you just spread them out on a chart so that you can look at areas over time. So you want a sort of three-dimensional chart, and you'll see how many times the same scene has been captured from different points of view, in different weathers conditions, different lighting conditions. But out of all of that emerges a model, and to integrate Google Maps with Google Photos, you've got to do it at that level. And you get enormous data compression because of the fractal nature of stuff. Instead of having JPEGs with just a few kind of patterns, you're adapting. It's like using super combinators in lambda calculus, or super combinators in combinatorial calculus. And the trick is to derive the combinators from your data, and then the combinators will vastly reduce the amount of information that you have to deal with. And they'll also produce some really spurious cross connections in between different parts of the world, places that look the same but are inside out or upside down. And those things will be interesting because they'll have effects on the human beings who see them and who travel from one to the other. So all this stuff actually has a reality, even if you think it was nonsense. And I thought I had a way of doing that, using that 2-page idea, but it's very vague. That 2-page idea of a transfinite set of grammar rules in a grammar. But maybe there is something wrong with that, I don't know. But I'd like to talk to people about it. It's just maths, it can't do anyone any harm.